Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you saw by the video title, in today's video I'm going to go ahead and be showing you how to achieve this makeup look, this more bronzy, summer ready, glowy, skin-like, healthy makeup look. I'm going to go ahead and be showing you my full routine onto how I get this and all the products I use. By the way, all the products used are drugstore makeup, so it's all very affordable. There's probably just one high end, but that's literally it. So if you're interested in watching this video and seeing how I achieve this very summery look, then keep on watching today. So to start off, all I have done to my skin so far is moisturize it. So what I used to moisturize my skin was this Bliss Stretch and Quench. It says cream to water hydration. So that's what I have been using. By the way, I am using my camera today, so let's just test this out. I still need to practice and know how this works, but yeah. And as always, for my eye cream, I used my Origins eye cream, brightening and depuff eye cream. And after that, all I did was hydrate my skin with my Mario Badescu facial spray. And after that, what I did is use my Infallible Pro Glow Primer. So you just want to go ahead and hydrate your skin as much as you can. This is a great moisturizer. I bought it at Ulta, and I believe the big one, which is this one, retails for $20, so it's not too bad. And it's really lightweight, and it dries really fast, so I love that. And this primer works really good for me, but you can use any primer that makes you glow, or that is set to that says that's gonna make you glow. So now we are ready for foundation. Today we're gonna go ahead and use the Wet n Wild foundation stick, photo focus, and we are gonna go ahead and use the Maybelline Superstay foundation stick. The reason why I'm using this one is because I have been getting a little darker, so I just have to mix my foundations for it to match me a little better, because this one by itself is a little too light. But you can go ahead and just go in with this one and it should work out. This foundation doesn't have much coverage, so it's perfect for a more natural looking base, and it kind of does help with your it's kind of more like a skin-like foundation as well. And then this, we're gonna apply it over here just a little bit because it's darker. My mirror is over here, so if I'm looking over here, that is why. This foundation does retail for like $5, so it's going to be super easy if you want to go ahead and recreate this makeup routine. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blend the rest of my face with my beauty blender. I mainly use the brush to mix the colors together. I'm going to go ahead in with my concealer. Usually I would put a little bit more of foundation just to get more coverage and whatnot, but for this look I usually just go in once and leave it that way, just because that's what I want. I don't want that much coverage. I want it to look more natural, more skin-like. So yeah, and then same for concealer. I literally just do these two dots, and I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer right over here. And I'm just using a little bit because it does have very good coverage, but for this look I want it to be more on the natural side, so we're just going to use a little bit. Okay guys, so concealer is all blended out. By the way, I know I did it with my Real Technique sponge. That's the way I blended out my concealer right now, but I've actually been for the most part using my brush. I just forgot and saw my Real Technique sponge and used that instead. but I feel like with a brush, your concealer looks even less creaseless and it blends out even better. I use this one over here. It looks like this, a little round, and this is from a BH Cosmetics brush set. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the set looks like. It's going to be this one, the Sculpt and Blend 10-piece brush set. This brush set is perfect. It literally has almost all the brushes you need. So I completely recommend getting that brush set. Part I feel like is super important because I'm trying to achieve a like super summer glowy, healthy, bronzy makeup look. So it is very important to cream contour just because it shows up a lot more. So I feel like it just kind of looks better. I don't know how to explain it, but you just look even more bronzy or more tan once you do this. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour in the shade Where's Walnut. And this is what it looks like. And it's actually easier than what you think. It's really not that hard. I know creams used to intimidate me. But all we're going to go ahead and do is we're not going to do anything crazy, nothing hard. We're just going to draw a line right over here where our ear starts pointing towards our mouth over here. That's where I'm going to end it. Same to the other side. And I just went ahead and did it like this so it would be a line. I didn't go ahead and go like this because that would have been too big. And I'm trying to go more for like a natural look and a more, I don't want it to be too hard to blend. So I'm going to go ahead and use this brush from that set that I just showed you. And literally all I'm going to go ahead and do is dab my cream. I'm going a little bit, I want it to go upwards, so I'm going to go ahead and start like over here, like this is how I'm placing my brush, and then after that all I'm going to go ahead and do is dab. Don't want to go too far down. If you can, smile. Already blending really nicely on its own. This over here, just little dots over here, and then some on your nose, and some down here. Alrighty. Okay, so in order to blend this part, we just dabbed. In order to blend this part, all we did was dab, and it just kind of did it on its own. So it's nothing too harsh, it's all just very light-handed. That's what we want to be the main focus with this makeup look. Now, for this part, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and dab too, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that we also bring it down. You don't want to bring this part up because you're not trying to lift this part, you're trying to make this part longer. I mean, you don't want to look like this, you want to look, you know, you want your face to look longer. Especially me, I have a very round face, so yeah. This honestly all just blends very effortlessly. So yeah. So now for this next part, to blend out the nose, I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush over here, and I got this from a random set at Marshall's and it works great. So this is what we're gonna go ahead and use, and all I'm gonna go ahead and do is just kind of start shaping the nose. Kind of just dragging these lines out so they blend. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to set the face, and for that I'm going to go ahead and use 2 Maybelline powders just because I don't have the shade that exactly works for me to bake under my eyes, to set under my eyes since we're not really baking today. So these are the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powders. These are so nice. They make your under eyes look super soft. So these are great. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix both of them and use that. I'm going to go ahead and use a e.l.f. brush to go ahead and set under my eyes and everywhere where we highlighted. And this is the blush brush. This is what it looks like. You can literally find this at Walgreens. But that's what I'm going to go ahead and use it for first. Go ahead and make sure my eyes are not creasing at all first. Okay. A little bit on my brush. Just kind of dab it in there a little bit. Just to set this part. I'm gonna go ahead and get the I look crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and get the powder brush I use, which is this one over here, and it's also from the same brush set I showed you from BH Cosmetics. Go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This time I'm going to go ahead and use the pressed powder. Just going to dip some in there, dip my brush in there a little bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and set this part, and while I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and line up my contour. So now with the brush that we use for all over our face, we're going to go ahead and just dust off this powder. And I'm just going to go ahead and dab again, and I'll kind of get rid of it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and bronze up the face. We're going to set our contour. And for that, I love using my Sunset Striptease by Wet n Wild. My son broke it, but it's okay. And I love using this one because I feel like it gives me the perfect bronze that I'm looking for. You know what I mean? All I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to dab already where my contour is. Once you're done doing that, this is what it looks like. Everything's pretty much set. Nothing is too heavy. We're going to go ahead and go in with our blush. And I'm going to go ahead in the shade Luminoso of Milani. This one's perfect for this look where we're trying to look bronzy and glowy. To apply it here too, on my nose, and just kind of everywhere where we highlighted a little bit, just to still look kind of, you know, tan. and just healthy. Alright, then after that we're gonna go ahead and hydrate our face with the Mario Badescu spray again. Go ahead and spray our brush. And I really like this highlighter over here because I feel like it looks really natural. It's not too dramatic, you know, it's the perfect, you know, we just want everything to look natural, healthy, skin line, bronzy, glowy. And so we're gonna go ahead with this one over here. It's Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. And again, we're gonna apply this everywhere where we highlighted, and of course on top of our cheekbones. Now that we're done doing that, we're gonna go ahead and line our lips and apply some gloss, some lipstick. I feel like for this look you don't really want to go for a very matte lip or anything, just kind of go for a very satin finish, so just kind of in the middle of a gloss and matte lip, or just go in with a gloss and it'll fit perfectly. L'Oreal, it's this lip stick over here, and this is what it looks like. This is the color. It's so pretty, so nude. I love it. Not completely nude. Okay, so now that is done, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and go into our MAC Prep and Prime. This is just a regular one. And we're going to go ahead and spray all our face. I feel like this is very important as well. It plays a big role into looking super glowy. So I saw, I think it was a random video or something that talked about, like, yeah, this is good, but they were like, that is not necessarily a setting spray, but I've been using it as a setting spray. It personally does work for me. It keeps my makeup on all day. I don't know if it's a primer or what is it that I use, but when I do this makeup look, it lasts me all day. So it literally has lasted me 10 hours. So I don't know why this person said this was not a setting spray. I mean, maybe it's not meant to be a setting spray, but I mean, it works, at least for me. So yeah, and it gives you such a beautiful finish to your makeup, so I completely recommend this. I think it's totally worth the money, and I'm a big drugstore junkie, so I totally mean that. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just, I'm gonna go ahead and put my mascara on. I'm gonna try and fix my eyebrows a little bit, but this is what we have so far. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and just applied some mascara, filled in my eyebrows. I went ahead and changed a little bit, popped some earrings on, just so we can get the feel and the vibe, you know, of summer. But yeah, this is the finished look. I'm going to go ahead and go into the sunlight so you guys can go ahead and see what this looks like. But yeah, it's very summery, very bronzy, very skin-like. More natural than what I use, so you can go ahead and apply lashes if you want to. I sometimes do, sometimes I don't. But yeah, let's go into the sunlight. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like in front of the window. This is what we have going on. It's very natural. Light makeup, bronzy. You get it. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video. All very affordable products. Now with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try this out. They all are very affordable makeup products. Let me know if you like any of these products, and I'll go ahead and see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe and comment if you like, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next one. Thank you.